Cut Carter.
Cut through.
The NBA Finals are tomorrow. We have the Phoenix Suns going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo, even though he's out, he'll be back around game 2 or 3 going up against Chris Paul, Devin Booker's Suns. Can't forget about Middleton and Holiday for the Bucks. I'm just going to give it started simple before we get into a deep dive of the NBA Finals. Who's winning the NBA Finals and how many games?
Suns in 6.
And tell me why.
Game 1 goes to the Suns. If Giannis don't come back game 2 goes to the Suns. And then after that, I feel like you that's not the team you want to go down 2-0 against. So yeah, and they still lost. So on
the contrary, they were down 2 against the Nets and came back and won.
Yeah, but I think this team does not care at all. The Suns are playing like they on a different type of time right now. And I know I got the bias to Chris Paul, and that might be a part of my thinking.
You do.
But hey, Chris Paul, I don't think they have anybody that could stop Chris Paul in Devin Booker. They put Drew on Chris Paul. Who they gonna put on Booker?
PJ.
PJ ain't really show me none. He ain't really show me none this year. PJ best defensive series against KD because he had to, but it was his best performance, but you're still getting 40 balls on his head. And who was he guarding on the Hawks? He was guarding
he guarded Trae Young game 6, but other matchups it was against I can't even remember for real. I think it was Collins, I was gonna say, or Bogey.
Yeah, Bogey. Yeah, so I don't think the Suns can be stopped right now. And I think they got too much bench depth to be stopped. Even when one of them plays bad, Cameron Payne, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges,
I agree.
Jay Crowder, the role players matter. And again, you talked about mid-range. And guess what Chris Paul and Devin Booker live?
Where they live?
In the mid-range.
All right. I don't know who's gonna win this series, but I do know whoever wins this series will win in 6 games. For the sake of the podcast, I will pick the Suns in 6. I think if the Suns go up 3-0, this series is over before Giannis comes back. But if the Bucks were able to steal one in Phoenix or win game 3, 2-1, Giannis comes back, then the series may go 7. I'm gonna stick with the Phoenix Suns though. Luck has been on their side this entire postseason. Anthony Davis injured, Jamal Murray injured, Kawhi Leonard injured, now Giannis Antetokounmpo injured. The stars have a line for the Phoenix Suns to win their first NBA Finals championship. I don't know if that's franchise history, but since I was born. So Devin Booker, Chris Paul is going to be sensational. I expect this to be a fun finals. I know there's people out here who doesn't want to watch because there's not LeBron or Kawhi or Steph or Kevin Durant not playing. Grow up. Time for some new stars to emerge. Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, Cam Johnson. It's going to be a fun series, and it starts tomorrow on ABC. Yes, sir. Okay, Carter, I got a little fun topic for you, bud.
I like having fun, man.
All right, give me your top 5 players in the NBA Finals.
Top 5, no debating. Top 5.
This is including Giannis, or?
Yes, including Giannis.
Number 1, Giannis. Oh, we're going for 5-1. How you want me to do this?
5-1. Let's go 5-1.
5-1. Okay. Let me see. Let me type it out.
All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right. Number 5, Drew Holiday.
Okay, Drew.
Number 4, Chris Middleton.
Okay.
Number 3, Devin Booker.
All right.
Number 2, Chris Paul. Number 1, Giannis.
Let's say Giannis was announced that he will not be playing NBA Finals. Who will be that number 5 spot instead?
Number 5 spot.
Aiden. So Aiden has grown on you since the last time he did a top 5 like this.
Yes. Aiden has grown on me. He's proven that he's the He's a top 10 big man in the league.
Okay.
And I got to give him his props. And if it wasn't for Giannis being on his list, he would be he's my honorable mention right now with Giannis on the list. Because I thought Mikal was gonna catch on, but he didn't catch on like I thought. But it's harder on the wing, I guess. And Aiden was the number 1 pick, so
yeah, okay.
He was expected to be this, so now he living up to it. You gotta respect it.
Okay. I agree with your list. I was maybe trying to debate whether Middleton or Holiday could be interchangeable, but Middleton's a better closer than Holiday, but Holiday plays both ends of the floor as well.
Drew can be the X factor of the series, but I just Middleton after that how many dropped in that quarter? After seeing that live, bro, I was like, right. I can't even like cap on the man. Like
it was a spiritual experience seeing Chris Middleton do that live.
Drew can't shoot like that. Not from 3. Anything inside the perimeter, Drew is crazy. But the way he was shooting the 3 like that, I was like, all right, this man is a sniper, like for sure.
The main sniper. Speaking of X factors, you brought it up. Give me the X factor for each team that this player has to play this certain way for this team to win.
Chris Paul has to be.
That's anticlimactic. Chris Paul.
I mean, all right. Ayton was gonna be the X factor for them because I think Devin Booker gonna get his regardless. I think Devin Booker gonna get his regardless. Even if he shoots 9 for 20, 8 for 20, he's gonna still get his. Chris gonna get his assist. And Chris gonna make the right play every time, for the most part. That leaves the big man. If the big man balls, the big man gets doubles, like Capella and Collins, basically like the type of time they was on, I think they could beat them. And that's what Brooklyn didn't have that they needed to beat them. You need a big man.
True.
There you go. As far as the Bucks, to beat the Suns, you need a big man. They don't have one.
You don't think Brooke a big?
I don't think Brooke could mess with Ayton. And I don't think Brooke dropping 30 on the Suns. Like it just got the Brooke could stretch the Hawks out. You can't stretch the Suns out because everybody can guard the perimeter.
Okay.
Ayton's not like slow. He not like elite perimeter defender, but he can get out there. And again, the guard play is there, and Chris can play decent defense too. Booker, they're gonna probably try to hire him on PJ, and Booker not a bad defender either, but it's just put him on PJ. You got Mikal Bridges probably guarding. He's gonna be guarding Middleton, and then who's the fourth? Oh, Crowder gonna be on Giannis.
Portis starts too with Giannis hurt.
Crowder gonna be on Giannis, and if Giannis not there, Crowder and Portis gonna fight. I can see that. And the big man, Ayton, I'm taking Ayton. That's why I say Ayton was the matchup for them, and that's what the Bucks gonna be missing. They're gonna need. Well, if Giannis don't play, they're gonna need that presence. And if he do play, Giannis gonna have to be like he's gonna have to play like a big man as well.
Okay, I like it. My X factors for the Suns, I think Cameron Payne. I think the backcourt play will be essential to this series, and with Middleton and Drew going at it with Booker and CP, I think Cameron Payne off the bench, having that spark going up against Jeff Teague or Pat Connaughton will be huge for the Suns, given their track records. And I think if he plays sensational, Suns will win this series. For the Bucks, I'm leaning towards Drew Holiday. I think if he can limit Devin Booker scoring maybe just 20, 25 rather than going for 35 or 40 ball, while also on the offensive side of the ball, dropping his usual 20 points, being a closer on the inside, playing great offensively, facilitating offense, I think the Bucks will be in good shape. They just need to steal one in Phoenix, and they will be in good shape for Giannis' eventual return. And there's little rumors going around saying that the Bucks play better without Giannis. Greg Lopez is in the interior more often than Giannis because when Giannis is in, he has to be towards the paint while Brook becomes a three-point shooter. So right now they're 2-0 in this postseason without Giannis. Looking to go 3-0 tomorrow. I don't know. We're gonna see if that's true. More NBA finals. Who has the better coaching staff? The Bucks or the Suns, Coach Carter?
The Suns.
Why you just shut it off like that, like Coach Button? I like that.
He don't make adjustments. I don't even know what he be doing. I don't think he does. I think he's getting carried by his roster.
I could, that's fair, I guess. Not really, but I guess. Made a little adjustments.
Okay. Mine is a motivator, man.
Mine is a motivator. Mine is a great coach, and I agree with you. I think the better coach staff is the Phoenix Suns. Do you think experience will matter in these finals? I know Jay Crowder is the only one that's played in the finals between both
I'm about
teams.
to say,
But
what
the Bucks,
experience?
but the Bucks have more players with playoff experience than the Phoenix Suns.
I don't think it matters. I don't think that's what it's gonna come down to. I think it's gonna come down who plays the best. It don't have nothing to do with experience.
Oh,
And the Suns got more rest.
that's true. They got more rest on nearly a week, 5 days.